Here comes a woman in the Schlossplatz. This connection is mine.
A kid with a pink coat and pink cheeks, one arm holding him. This connection is mine.
2 paper bags with a man. 1 paper bag with a woman. A woman with no paper bags, which means there are 3 paper bags and 3 humans in total. In other words, 6 entities
walking together in front of Königsbau at 8:04 p.m. on the 15th of November of 2022.
This connection is mine, but I don't know what are inside these bags nor what are inside these humans.
A big building with many windows watching the Schloss Park. 1 window, 2 windows, 3 windows, 10 windows. A total of 14 gazes watching what is happening in front of them. This connection is mine.
So many people here. Yes, there are so many people here.
She puts her weight
But
in the left leg,
these forwards,
moving the right leg forward,
so
trespassing her weight to the right leg.
and many, and people, and here
Don't mean anything.
don't mean anything.
Have actually nothing about them.
So, here many,
So, here
many, many,
many, many people
many
here.
people here.
So here.
So people, so many,
people, so many.
so many,
So many.
so
Here.
many, so here,
So people, many.
so here,
So here. Here.
here.
Here.
This connection is mine. This
connection
is mine. What does it mean? I saw a dream 2 weeks ago where a woman was showing me a set of cards as a poem. Each card had its text and a number that went randomly, like 7, 33,
windows,
16,
gazes,
13,
windows,
43,
windows.
4, 12.
But I don't actually remember how it was.
When I woke up, the only text I could remember was,
This connection is mine. I remember once when I was crossing Schloss Park in the middle of the night. There was nobody, just me.
so many shoes.
I was crossing right in front of the Ministerium für Finanzen that goes from the park to the city.
So
At that moment,
many eyes.
I took my hands from the bike out, and for some seconds, I also closed my eyes.
4 wheels and 1 elderly woman.
A banana shell and a H&M bag on the trash. This connection
Big
is mine.
parasols and 1 small parasol. So many smartphones.
So many hairs.
So many hairs.
1 small pink umbrella in the right hand, disappearing into Königsbau.
Red Bull printed on both of 2 plastic bags carried under her right arm,
Passing through
through this connection
is mine.
is mine. It starts raining at 7:43 p.m. in the Schloss Park.
7:44
There's
p.m.
no good place in Königsbau to
It's
escape
raining.
the rain, where I can keep writing, but find a random roof in a random building instead. Too many shadows.
One cyclical movement.
Makes another. So I see a merry-go-round right next to the Ferris wheel at the Schlossplatz. Because this connection is mine.
In the dark, I allow myself to experience actions that I do not dare to do in the open light or in front of others. Close eyes. There are so many closed eyes. So many closed eyes in 1 second. Just for a fragment of a moment. Eyes moment. Close. This connection is mine.
Hi, I'm Tepe. May I write about you? Keep asking the same question to passers-by, only in my head, which means I actually didn't. This connection is mine.
Middle-aged woman with curly hair, with another middle-aged man with a blue coat. They disappearing from my sight before I finished writing about them. But still, this connection, it's mine.
Still writing at 8:45. 3 dogs barking in the Schlossplatz, each of them having LED light color shining in the dark.
This connection is mine. Just as N and I and K and E, these 4 letters printed on a sport bag carried by a passerby in Schlossplatz at 7:40 p.m. on the 15th of November in 2022. Don't make any sense.
This connection is mine. I imagine myself giving a public speech about darkness in the Schlossplatz at 8 p.m. on the 15th of November in 2022. We hear us breathing much more in the dark.
We live our life with our bodies breathing.
Struggling, hurting, getting hysteric with anger, and we see much more in this dark and feel our bodies are still connected. We make love in the dark.
We kiss each other in the dark.
And our lives are threatened in this very dark. And we don't know anything about our future in the dark.
In the dark, what we have is just what we are.
Which means we actually don't have anything other than the fact that we breathe.
We love.
We hurt.
We hurt.
We hurt. But we certainly have our bodies connected. I want to connect everything in this speech as long as the connection of words allows me to do it. Everything can be connected in the dark. When I first found this out, it was 2015. At the time, I was studying composition. I was writing music, and I thought I couldn't write anymore because I felt no sounds can be connected. Neither the vertical connection on the musical score, which is the simultaneous sounds sounding all together, nor the horizontal connection on the score, which is the sequence of sounds sounding one after another, didn't make any sense anymore. Because nothing in my life I felt at the time could be connected. I wanted to continue studying composition in Germany, but my ex-partner was not planning to come with me to Germany, even though my only hope at that time was to be with this person. One night, I was alone in my room, which was one of the typical micro apartments in Tokyo. I turned off the light, but I couldn't sleep or even felt I couldn't breathe well because I felt nothing can be connected. As I remember, I was deeply suffering from the discontinuity of everything and turned on my smartphone, turned on my radio. On the radio, 3 or 4 or 5 young girls who were meant to be teenage high school girls were speaking. Their speech was somewhat overtly or covertly or even pervertedly sexualized, as the speakers were one of these Japanese idol groups, which I don't even remember the name. They were speaking like, what is in your bag, checking out in each other's bag, reporting what was inside their bags. Then I suddenly realized that these 5 words, what and is and in and your and back, were connected in spite of or regardless of this somewhat disgusting sexual content. And the connection of words discovered in the flow of speech was the only rescue for me at the time of disconnections, and I felt secured by these connections, which was heard in my tiny apartment in Tokyo at night from the radio in the dark. One year after this encounter with the connection, I was reading The Wasteland, a poem written by T.S. Eliot, and I came up with the lines where he wrote, "I can connect nothing with nothing." What does it mean when you feel nothing can be connected, but nothing or nothingness coming from this feeling of discontinuity expressed in the sequence of these words? I can connect nothing with nothing can be connected. I want to repeat the same question because the sentence is complicated by the difficult kind of unconventional connection of words. So, what does it mean when you feel nothing can be connected, but nothing or nothingness coming from this feeling of discontinuity expressed in the sequence of these words, I can connect nothing with nothing, can be connected? The same question is posed not only in the meme in 2019, also based on the gender stereotype where the girlfriends ask their boyfriends, would you still love me if I was a worm? But also in every speech in our everyday life where nothing is actually connected. But this connection is expressed precisely by this connection of words. Does it mean that the syntactical or grammatical connection in our language is simply telling us lies, is simply a bullshit? I don't think that way, at least in the dark. And even the original lines from T.S. Eliot contains a certain kind of darkness. On Margate sands, I can connect nothing with nothing. The broken fingernails of dirty hands, my people, humble people, who expect nothing, la la. Everything can be connected in the dark. And again, nothing can be connected in the dark. So I want to put everything in this speech and connect everything in this speech, in this dark, in this room. So many shoes, so many eyes, 4 wheels and one elderly woman, 2 big parasols and 1 small parcel. So many smartphones, so many hairs. 1 small pink umbrella in her right hand, disappearing into Königsberg.
We live our lives with our bodies breathing, struggling, hurting, getting hysteric with anger, and we see much more in this dark. and feel our bodies are still connected.
We make love in the dark. We
kiss each other in the dark.
And our lives are threatened in this
very
very dark. And we don't know
know
anything about our future in the dark.
In the dark, what we have is just what we are, which means we actually don't have anything other than the fact that we breathe, we love, we hurt, but we certainly have our bodies connected, and that's
why we hear
that's why
breathing in the dark much more deeply than in the daylight.
It starts raining at 7:43 p.m. in Schloss Park. I see a merry-go-round right next to the Ferris wheel at the Schlossplatz. Hey, I'm Tepe. May I write about you? Keep asking the same questions to passers-by.
This connection is
mine.
Middle-aged woman with curly hair. With another middle-aged man with a blue coat.
This
connection is mine. Still writing at 8:45.
8:45. Still writing. 3 dogs barking in the Schlossplatz, each of them having LED light color shining in the dark.